What's going on, everybody? I was requested to make a little tutorial video of the freeze frame video that I posted the other day, so I figured I'd give it a shot. Haven't done many of these like live tutorial whatever videos, but couldn't hurt to try. So here is the video that you all saw. And what I'm going to do now is just break down a little bit about how I was able to achieve that. So here we go. Alright, so I have Final Cut Pro is what I edit in. So we just have the standstill video here, which is just me in the house doing some basic movement. You see the camera's not moving. I have it like just on a shelf, so just trying this out. So we have this here, and what I did was I marked off with the letter M. It just makes a little mark where I wanted to freeze my video. And when I did that, I exported. So we'll just do this one here. Okay, so I'll take, this is the one frame that I want to do, and I'm going to export that frame as a still frame. So pretty much I'm taking a picture of my video, taking one frame out of it. I'm going to save the current frame, and I'm going to just save it somewhere. Where am I going to put it? Put it on my desktop with everything else in the world. Okay, so that is now on my desktop, and what I'm going to do with this still frame outside of it is I'm going to open it up in Photoshop. So put that on my desktop. I'm going to open up Photoshop in one moment. I have Photoshop, and here's that still frame. What we want to do now is take myself. I'm going to cut myself out of this picture and take away the background to just freeze myself. So I'm going to take the selection tool, the quick selection tool here, and I'm just going to take myself out. This is a very rough cut because it was just a video I was playing with. If I was doing this for a client, I'd take a lot more time to get this thing done. But pretty much I'm just taking just myself out of the frame, trying to find my gray sweatpants on this gray couch. Grab my hands. Okay, I'm not gonna talk out through all of this. I will speed this up here and there. And so you see when it grabs too much, what I'm doing is I'm pressing the option tool. You see the option tool, what it does is it allows me to take away stuff. So I don't want that. I do want this. But if I'm getting rid of something, I'll press the option so it doesn't take it with it. Okay, so grab some more of my neck back here. Here looks decent. Take this out. Alright, cool. So I have myself. What I'm going to do is I'm going to press Command C for copy and Command V. Alright, and then I'm going to go to my layers. I'm going to delete this back layer, or maybe I'll just hide it. You see that? Okay, because I don't need all that other stuff, so I'll hide that and just go look at the rest of it. So I need to get my eraser tool, and well, I need to pick the right layer to be on. There we go. Get my eraser tool and just erase a piece of that table there. It doesn't really make a big difference because it's just going to go back onto the final video. So I have this here. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to export this as a PNG. Export as a PNG because a PNG will allow the background here to be transparent. Okay, we don't want a background. We want to take that off. So I'll save that again. I'll replace the other one because I don't need it. Okay, so I have that saved now. So what I'm going to do is I already have these pictures already right here. So I'll show you what's going on. When I bring that back in, it will look like this. Actually, so okay, I'll show you what I did after that. Okay, so this is a picture. So if I were to hide this, this is just that picture that we just created with no background. Okay, and then we put it right at the anchor point, at that marker where we want it, because I wanted myself to already be in the frame before I showed up, and then I would, you know, essentially leave it after I popped in. So I have 3 frames. Okay, 3 frames. Pay attention. Don't pay attention to the blue at the moment. I'll show y'all that in a second. Okay, so we had our 3 frames. All right, so there's 1, 2, 3. And it was the same process of saving out that frame, taking out the background, and continuing on with that. What I wanted to do was I wanted to give myself a little background, so I found the drop shadow, which is, you can just go here and type in drop shadow, okay, and it has a drop shadow. So I just put a drop shadow on myself, and I changed the color because I just wanted a little bit of, you know, paper cutting. I don't know why I wanted to do that, but I did it. Okay, so I put the drop shadows on there. All right, so we have 1, 2, and 3, and I liked how it looked. So I wanted to do a couple extra things. I've been learning more about like sound design, so I added some whooshes in there so that as soon as I really got in, I can boom, boom, and you hear the little whooshes, right? That still wasn't enough for me. I wanted to make it a little bit more dramatic, and so what you saw was the final product was I added, and all of these things here are like native to Final Cut as well. So I added the bad TV effect, which gives it that, and the camcorder effect. So after I added the bad TV and the camcorder effect, I wanted there to be some movement in the video since it's a static video. So I added some keyframes, and I was able to kind of just zoom out, and as I came back in, went into those different poses, right? And then just to make it a little bit longer, because I was like, I worked a little bit too hard for 3 seconds, I just took this same thing and I duplicated it, but then I reversed it. So there's a button here, where you can just reverse the clip. So I reversed the clip, and I also made sure my sound design, my wishes were in the right place to go backwards. And then so, oh yeah, here I added some like camera clicks as if like I were taking the picture again when I reversed it, and then added a wish to zoom back in. I did not have music in here, as you all know. Like Instagram and stuff like that, they do pretty good with allowing us to add music now, so I don't add the music from here. If I do find a song that I like, I'll just take a sample of it and edit it in here, but then add it natively from like the Instagram app or the TikTok app. But yeah, that's pretty much it. You just export it in a, oh sorry, I'm lying, that's not it. Once I finished the video, I didn't want to waste all of that space not having it in Instagram the way that I wanted. So come on, computer. Instagram, if I just uploaded like this, I didn't like that. So what I did was just added a couple other layers and made it black and white at the top here. So I just had a middle one that had some color, and the other one's on black and white. So, and you know, I just added my logo. But yeah, I didn't want to waste all of that real estate. So I just went ahead and just made it 3. But pretty much that's about it. I'm still playing around, learning some different things, and happy to continue to share with you all. Let me know if this is helpful. Go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button. Keeping it pretty simple around here, but always enjoying a new task and adventure. Y'all have a good one. See ya.